I've visited dozens of famous landmarks in my life, and I always wondered, what are they not showing us? Turns out, almost every iconic structure on Earth has a hidden space, a locked room, or a secret so wild that 99% of tourists never learn about it. Today I'm taking you behind the velvet ropes to explore 10 secrets that'll completely change how you see these places. And trust me, number 3 is absolutely mind-blowing. So, let's start at the top. Literally. There's a fully furnished apartment at the very top of the Eiffel Tower, and I'm not talking about some maintenance closet. Gustave Eiffel built himself a cozy private space up there to entertain scientists and VIPs like Thomas Edison. While millions of people ride elevators to the observation deck every year, almost none of them know there's a whole apartment just above their heads. Now here's what's crazy. It stayed private for decades, and even today, you can only peek through windows at the recreated interior. But that's not the only landmark hiding rooms from tourists. The Statue of Liberty's torch has been completely off limits since 1916. Why? A massive explosion during World War I, Black Tom explosion, damaged the torch's structure so badly that those narrow spiral stairs leading up became too dangerous. So while you can climb to the crown, that iconic torch room, totally sealed. And then there's Mount Rushmore. Check this out. Behind Lincoln's head, there's an actual Hall of Records carved into the mountain. It's a vault containing copies of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, protected behind a massive granite door. The crazy part, it was never finished for public tours, so it just sits there holding America's most important documents in total silence. Now let's talk about something that sounds completely made up but is 100% real. The Great Wall of China, one of the largest structures ever built, was held together partly by sticky rice. I'm serious. Ancient Chinese engineers discovered that mixing sticky rice into their mortar made it incredibly strong and weather-resistant. Scientists today have tested this stuff and confirmed it's more durable than pure lime mortar. So basically, your takeout dinner helped build one of the 7 wonders. Pretty cool, right? Speaking of ancient engineering, the Roman Colosseum wasn't just a stadium, it was basically an ancient special effects theater. Underneath the arena floor was this massive network called the Hypogeum, tunnels, trapdoors, pulleys, and elevators that could launch animals, gladiators, and even scenery up through the floor mid-show. The Romans were doing stage magic on a massive scale 2,000 years ago. And here's something even wilder. In 2017, scientists used cosmic ray imaging, yes, actual particles from space, to discover a huge hidden void inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's at least 100 feet long, and we still don't know what it is or why it's there. No one's been inside it in over 4,500 years. The pyramids are still keeping secrets. Okay, so this one's my favorite because it's such a beautifully bad idea. The pointy top of the Empire State Building, that wasn't designed as just a decorative spire. It was supposed to be a mooring mast for zeppelins. The plan was that airships would dock there and passengers would walk down a gangplank right into the building. Sounds amazing, right? Except the wind currents at that height made it completely impossible. They tried it exactly once, the airship almost crashed, and they gave up forever. But, hey, it looks cool. Now here's something that actually worked. Grand Central Terminal has a secret train platform called Track 61 that connects directly to the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. It was used by presidents, especially FDR, to arrive in New York without being seen by the public. His armor-plated train car is supposedly still down there, just sitting in the dark. And while we're talking about hidden infrastructure, Tower Bridge in London has these massive Victorian steam engine rooms that used to power the bridge's famous bascules, the parts that lift up. The engines are gorgeous, all brass and steel, and they're preserved as a behind-the-scenes space now. Most people just see the bridge open and have no idea there's a whole industrial cathedral hiding inside. So, we've gone up, we've gone sideways, now let's go down. Directly beneath St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City, there's an entire ancient Roman necropolis, basically a city of the dead. It's a maze of tombs and burial chambers dating back nearly 2,000 years, and it's believed to contain the actual tomb of St. Peter himself. You can visit, but only with special permission and in tiny groups, because the space is fragile and the air is carefully controlled. Walking through those narrow passages, you're literally standing on multiple layers of history, stacked on top of each other. What gets me about all these secrets is that they remind us these landmarks aren't just pretty postcards, they're living, layered places with hidden stories. Every monument has a backstory the brochures don't mention, a locked apartment, a failed dream, an ancient trick, or a buried city. And that's what makes them truly incredible. Not just what we see, but what's been tucked away, waiting for curious people like us to go looking. So next time you visit a famous landmark, ask yourself, what am I not being shown? Because I guarantee, there's always more to the story. So there you have it. 10 secrets hidden in plain sight at the world's most famous landmarks. From private apartments in the clouds to ancient cities beneath our feet, these places have so much more to offer than what's in the guidebooks. If this video made you see these landmarks differently, hit that subscribe button because I've got plenty more hidden histories to share. And hey, if you know a secret about a famous place that I missed, drop it in the comments. Let's keep exploring together,